Good morning, students. Today we are going to discussing about classification based on types of particles of the dispersed phase, multimolecular, macromolecular, and associated colloids. So, classification based on the type of particles of the dispersed phase, multimolecular, macromolecular, and associated colloids. So already yesterday we are seen there are two types of classification already we are seen. What is lyophilic and lyophobic colloids, and next one is what are the types of your colloids already yesterday we are seen. So today now we are going to discussing about classification based on the type of the particles in the dispersed phase, multimolecular and macromolecular and associated colloids. So this classification now we are going to see. First one, see that multimolecular colloids. Multimolecular colloids. Multi is nothing but what you are saying? More. Multi is nothing but more. So just look at here once what they given. On dissolution, a large number of atoms or smaller molecules of the substance aggregates together to form species having size of the colloidal range, that means 1 nanometer to up to 1000 nanometer. The species just right. So multimolecular colloids is nothing but on dissolution a large number of atoms or smaller molecules of substance aggregate together to form a species having size in the colloidal range. So that means large number of atoms will be combining, or else smaller number of particles are also combining. For example, A and B. So these two particles are combining means what happen? AB molecule will be forming there. Either these reactant molecules under what happen? Either larger size will be present, larger, or else smaller size will be presenting there. So the combining reacting species either larger will be present or smaller will be present, aggregate together to form species having this forming new compounds is having the colloidal range 1 nanometer to up to 1000 nanometer will be presenting there. 1 nanometer to up to 1000 nanometer colloidal range will be exhibiting there. The species thus formed are called as multimolecular colloid. So here forming colloids are called as multimolecular colloids. Multimolecular colloids. Molecular colloids, like that we are calling them. So for example, they given one example. Gold sol may contain a species of various sizes having many atoms. Another one is sulfur sol consisting of a particle having 1000 or more acid molecular sulfur molecule will be presenting there. So sulfur sol is made up of how many atoms are present? I mean thousands of your sulfur atoms or more number of your sulfur atoms are combining means sulfur sol solution will be presenting. Same like gold. Gold sol also how it is presenting means, so different sizes of many atoms are here combining to form here gold sol will be forming there. So that means sol is nothing but what you are saying means solid is present in liquid. Solid is present in liquid is called sol. Next one, see there. Macromolecular colloids. So multi is nothing but name itself is there. Multi is nothing but many, you can say that. Many, or else you can say that many or more, like that we are calling that. So next ones now we are going to see that macromolecular colloid. Macro. So macromolecules is suitable solvents from solution in which the size of the macromolecule may be in the colloidal range. Such systems are called as macromolecular colloids. Once again, just see that macromolecules in suitable solvents from solutions in which the size of the macromolecules may be in the colloidal range. Such systems are called as macromolecular colloids. These colloids are quite stable and resemble true solutions in many respects. So that means these kind of colloids and all what happen, it is resembling like a true solution, like that it behaving there in many aspects. For example, naturally occurring here macromolecules like as starch is there, starch, cellulose, just a minute, cellulose is also another example. Next one, proteins, next enzymes. So all these under what you call means the macromolecular colloids, and those of man-made macromolecules are polythene, nylon, polystyrene, synthetic rubber. This and all what you call means macromolecular colloids. So these macromolecular colloids and all what happen means suitable size will be presenting there. So the solvents from solution in which the size of macromolecules may be in the colloidal range. And all they will exhibit size mean that is called as macro, like that we are calling. Next one, see there. Associated colloids. Or else you can say that micelles. So these are some substances which at low concentrations are as normal strong electrolytes, but at a higher concentration exhibit colloidal behavior due to the formation of your aggregates. So the aggregated particles thus formed are called as micelle. So these are also known as associated colloids. So just two things you have to keep in mind. So some substances which low concentrations and all what happen means they behave like strong electrolytes. At a high concentrations exhibit here colloidal behavior. Higher concentration what happen? Colloidal behavior they will exhibit means. And these particles are what happen, they forms aggregates. Aggregates is nothing but combining. So the aggregated species thus formed are called as micelle, like that we are calling. So these are of known as associated colloids. Another name what you call mean associated colloids. So already we learned in 10th standard and all this. So micelle formation, what is soap, what is detergent, differences, how soaps and all cleaning actions takes place. So that and all already 10th standard we learn. Same thing will be happening here also, right? Next one, see there. So but at a higher concentration exhibit colloidal behavior due to the formation of aggregates. So the aggregated particles thus formed are called as micelles. These are also known as associated colloids. The formation of micelle takes place only above a particular temperature is called Kraft temperature. TK. Kraft. K is nothing but Kraft and like that. Kraft temperature how we represent TK like that. And above a particular concentration is called critical micelle concentration. CMC. Critical micelle concentration. So at a particular concentration that micelle formation will be takes place by this colloidal particle is called as critical micelle concentration, like that we are calling CMC. On dilution, these colloids reversed back to the individual ions. Surface active agents such as Soaps and synthetic detergents belong to this class. So especially which components will be exhibiting this kind of CMC means soaps and synthetic detergents and all, especially it will belongs to this class. So for example, soap if you are taken means soaps you are taken means CMC, that means critical micelle concentration how much will be there means 10 power minus 4 to 10 power minus 3 will be presenting there. 10 power minus 4 to 10 power minus 3 mole liter inverse will be present, mole per liter concentration, mole per liter will be present. These colloids have both lyeophobic and lyophilic parts. So already we have learned yesterday lyophilic and lyeophobic colloids means. So soap molecules especially they will exhibit two types of phobics, lyophilic and lyeophobic colloids they will exhibit. Micelle may contain as many as 100 molecule or more. Micelle and what happen? Many atoms, many molecules will be present. Either 100 or more also presenting is takes place. Next one, how this micelle cleaning action, how this micelle will be forming is takes place. So micelle how it is forming, first example you are taking a soap solution you are taking there. So soap solution is nothing but sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acid, higher fatty acid is called soap, like that we are calling there. So sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty acid is called soap. So therefore the general molecular formula for soap how we are representing means RCOO minus Na plus, RCOO minus Na plus, like that we are representing there. So that means this is called sodium ion you can replace, or else here potassium ion you can easily replacing this takes place. And remaining R is nothing but higher fatty carboxylic acid, higher fatty acid. So this is called as soap general molecular formula we are going to expressing there. So either you can write another formation like C17H35 COONA. So this is another sodium stearate formula. Sodium stearate formula how we are writing is C17H35 COONA. In this soap solution there are two types of here colloids will be presenting there. One is here lyophilic and another one is called lyeophobic colloids will be presenting there. Let us see that. Yes. So this higher fatty sodium or potassium salts of here higher fatty acid is dissociated means to form here two types of ions is forming there. One is cation is forming, another one is anion is forming there. So this cation is what you call means this cation is called as this cation and all what you call means here major component. There are two types of components will be presenting there. One is all carboxylic group is presenting there, and another one is what happen means tail part and head part, like that we are calling there, tail part and head part. So this hydrocarbon part and what you call means tail part, like that we are calling, and sodium or potassium salts of carboxylic acid is called as head part, like that we are calling there, head part, tail and head. So head part is always what is representing means ionic compound, ionic group, and tail part always what is representing means non-ionic group, that means hydrocarbon chain will be presenting there. So these ionic compounds are always what happening means polar in nature, and these compounds are what you call means here non-polar in nature, right? So this is a major difference between here higher fatty carboxylic acids of sodium or potassium salts. So these polar compounds are always what happen to me, water loving components, water loving, and this hydrocarbon chain and all what you call means water hating component, water hating. So water hating, that means water repelling group will be presenting higher fatty carbons. And water loving components are what happen to me, it is easily soluble inside that water molecule. So this is about a sodium stearate. So due to because of if you are taken either any one of the oil or grease containing group you are taken. Just a minute. Right. So next one see there. So already we are seeing this one critical temperature and critical CMC concentration of micelle formation. Just now we are seeing. And the two words on mind vechukkonga. TK is nothing but craft temperature. Craft temperature. CMC stands for critical micelle concentration. Next one see there. So this critical micelle concentration, what is the size of the particles? Particles and the size how much must be needed means 10 power minus 4 to 10 power minus 4 to up to here. Ah, ah, sorry. Ah. So the particle size how much must be need means 10 power minus 4 to up to here 10 power minus 3 must be needed. Right? So the colloidal soap molecule particle size how much must be need means 10 power minus 4 to 10 power minus 3 range must be needed. Next one see there. So the best example what you call means here micelle formation where you are seeing especially for soap and detergents. Soap solution or else another one what you call mean detergents and especially we are going to see in this micelle formation. So what is mean by here soap? Soap is nothing but what is the general formula means. You can represent like RCOONA. RCOONA. So how can you define this soap solution means? Sodium or potassium salts of either you can replace like a potassium or sodium like that. RCOO K plus or RCOO minus Na plus like that also we can represent. So while seeing this the formula of formation only we are going to defining about soap. Sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty carboxylic acid. Higher fatty carboxylic acid is called soap. So that means just look at here once again this formation. Soap is nothing but what you call means the salts of sodium or potassium. The salts of sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty carboxylic acid. Here COO is nothing but what you call mean carboxylic group. COO minus. This is what you call means here carboxylic group. Carboxylic acid like that we are calling. COOH means carboxylic acid. So this one what is saying carboxylate ion. Carboxylate ion. So that means carboxyl group of higher fatty acids. Higher fatty acid. That means here R is there. R is nothing but what you call means hydrocarbon chain. Hydrocarbon chain. Hydrocarbon chain is called alkyl group like that you are calling. And COO minus is nothing but carboxylic group and sodium or potassium salts of we are representing Na plus and K plus like that we are denoting there. So simply you have to keep in mind soap means how we are defining means sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty carboxylic acid is called soap solution. So soap is nothing but sodium or potassium salts of higher fatty carboxylic acid is called soap solution. So the soap solution, there are two ends will be presenting there. What are the ends is presenting means? So this is called as ionic part. Ionic part. Ionic dana. COO minus is there, Na plus will be there. So this compound what you call me ionic part, like that we are calling there. And this part is called as non-ionic part. Non-ionic part. So that means another name what you call ionic and non-ionic part, another name what you can say that. Can you say that polar solvent, polar nature, like that? Polar. Ionic compounds are always what you call means polar in nature. And non-ionic components, another name what you call means non-polar nature. Non-polar, right? So soap solution generally what are the ends will be presenting? Mean there are two ends is presenting there. One is called ionic end and another end is called non-ionic end. We can say that polar end or another one what you call me non-polar end, like that we are calling there, right? So this polar end, another name what you call means, you can say that Leophilic end. Leophilic end, like that we are calling there. So polar ionic compounds are called as here Leophilic end, like that we are calling, and non-polar end is called as Leophobic. Phobic end, like that we are calling there. Leophilic and Leophobic, like that we are calling. Right? This words only keep in mind. Leophilic and Leophobic, what is the difference? Already we are learned. So phobic is nothing but what happened? Water hating. Water hating group is called Leophobic end. And Leophilic is nothing but water loving. Water loving end is called Leophilic end. Right? So this is what happened. General molecular formula for soap molecule. In that soap molecule, there are two ends is there. Already I told you. So this end is called ionic end is called as head part, like that we are calling head part. And this alkyl group end what you call means, this is called tail part, like that we are calling there. Tail head, right? So ionic end and all what you call means here head part, like that we are calling. And higher fatty hydrocarbon chain what you call mean tail part, like that we are calling there. So it is looking like a tadpole like structure will be presenting there. Tadpole like structure. So how it is presenting, sir? The tadpole like structure means, just look at here. Tadpole like structure will be presenting there. Just look at everyone here. So this structure and all, once look at everyone, you can easily understanding. So this is tadpole like looking like this manner will be there, right? This is looking like will be presenting there. So this and all what you call me head part, like that we are calling there. That means carboxylate COO minus and Na plus will be presenting at this position, and remind this is called head position, and remaining this and all what you call means a tail position, like that we are calling tail position. That means hydrocarbon chain will be presenting there, right? So it is looking like a tadpole like structure will be presenting there. Tadpole like structure. Just now only I told you here. So this hydrocarbon chain and all what you call means, this hydrocarbon chain end and all what you call means hydrophobic, phobic, hydrophobic end, and this head position and all what you call means hydrophilic, hydrophilic end, like that we are calling there. So that means this and all what happened, water heating group is presenting, and this philic is nothing but water loving group. Water loving group is presenting there. So hydrophobic and hydrophilic, like that. There are two ends will be presenting there. So looking like that. Just see there all of you once here. Already clearly they mentioned, just see there.
So this larger fatty hydrocarbon chain under what you call means here hydrophobic tail part like that we are calling, and this head part under what you call means hydrophilic, that is head part like that we are calling. So looking like a tadpole like structure will be present. You have to remember like that tadpole. Head position and what happen ionic end will be present. Tail position and what happen means non-ionic components will be presenting there. So now micelle formation, how it will be takes place. How this micelle formation will be takes place means, for example, if you have taken either any one of the oil or grease containing cloth you are taken. Oil or grease containing cloth you are taken. So see the diagram once A, B, C. There are three diagrams are there. A diagram what is representing means here oil or grease containing cloth you are taken. So இது நம்ம என்ன பண்ணியாச்சு, for example you are taken oil or grease containing cloth you are taken. Just looking like this. Just a minute. For example, one tub you are taken. Generally, our how we are housing houses and washing clothes same like this manner we are taking. One tub you are taken. So inside what happens? Some detergent powder we are adding there, either rinse soap or surf excel or whatever it may be. So rinse soap or surf excel, whatever it may be, detergent you are adding there, soap solution you are adding there. After that, you are taking your oil or grease containing cloth you are dipping there. Oil or grease containing cloth you are dipping inside. So after few minutes after what happened means, so this leophilic and leophobic, there are two words I told you. So philic and all what happened? Philic. Hydro leophilic and all what happened? Water soluble or water heating? Leophilic is nothing but water soluble or water heating. Philic end. Water soluble. Right? Soap solution, just now I told you there are two ends is there. One is ionic part is there, another one non-ionic part is presenting there. So this ionic part and all what happen means water soluble. This is hydrophilic. Hydrophilic. So this hydrophilic and all what happen, water solubility is takes place and it is moving far away distance like this. Far away distance it will be spreading is takes place. And remaining what happen, higher fatty hydrocarbons and all what happen means it is cleaning action will be takes place on this particular oil or grease containing cloth. So இது மைண்ட்ல வச்சுக்கோங்க. So இதுல என்ன நடக்கிறதுன்னு கேட்டா there are two things will be happening there. So just look at this diagram once everyone. So hydrophilic and hydrophobic, there are two ends is there. Just see this one. So this is what you're saying COO minus ions and all what happen far away distance it will be spreading this takes place. Ionic end and all what happen moving towards your upward direction. நுரை மாதிரி என்ன வருதுன்னா நம்ம டிடர்ஜென்ட் உள்ள கிளாத் வச்சணும்னா உடனே what happen நுரை will be forming there, more foaming will be forming. That foaming and all what happen is always will be forming at the surface of the water மேல தான் இருக்கும் அதிகமா, right? தண்ணிக்கு உள்ள இருக்காது maximum. So it will be there but very less. So the foaming and all where it is presenting me at the surface of the water only presenting there. That means this is what you call means here hydrophilic end. Hydrophilic end moving outward direction and remaining this tail part and all what happened, this is tail like that. This tail part and all where it is happening, where it is working, oil or grease containing cloth. நமக்கு cloth மேல எங்க oil or grease will be touching there, that place and all cleaning action will be takes place, right? There are two ends is there. One is called ionic end, another one is non-ionic. In the ionic end and all what happen, it will be escaping towards your outward direction. Upward direction it will be escaping is takes place. This tail part and all what happen means it tail part and all what happen, it will be cleaning action will be takes place on a particular oil or grease containing area. So this is about here cleaning action of a soap molecule. Cleaning action of soap molecule. This is the formation, right? So best example what you call me sodium stearate is the best example. So that means C17H35 COONA, sodium stearate and sonlam in the name. Sodium stearate. So this part and what you call me ionic part, and this is a C17H35 is called higher fatty carboxylic acid. Higher fatty hydrocarbon. So